10 or 20% bigger than anybody else's, you just pick Orianna every single time.
Faker willing to do it, and has always been willing to do it. He'll play all this stuff. He'll throw at the Master Yi mid and have the Olaf counter pick to Aurelia like he has had at past international tournaments. But here, just pick the Orianna. At any point, fake Sword Art.
Then again, maybe he's just like Faker without flash, can't play safe. I don't want to overextend. I don't need the guy that ints because I used my flash somewhere else. You know, it's so hard.
Flash into Faker because the Shockwave has the threat.
Oh, here comes the fish when he puts the ulti down. Layers are pretty beautiful. The kick to get him off, but that's going to be the kill picked up. Why did Huni even bother flashing? First blood to Karsa.
Flash has been the story of this day. Betty, though.
Speaking of flashing, why not actually hit the button, Betty?
Yeah, and you just have to think about the dynamics of the team. Faker has the massive reputation, but Bang was the player who had the most DPM of any player in the LCK this year. He really has been the star player. Here comes another combo.
Lots of damage on to Betty, who chooses to stun the Nami and just dies for the CC chain. Beautiful ultimate from Bang. Beautiful layering by Wolf. It's the best team in the world for a reason. Even the individual players are at worst top 3 in their role, you've got to imagine. Ooh, Arrow's gonna land this time onto Wolf. Plenty of damage here. Does have flash, but can he get over the wall? Yes. But the Q's gonna land this time around. Karsa's able to secure it. Flash rolls back on the board for the first time in a while. Only 1,000 gold apart, and this is certainly a much more competitive game than last time.
That's what it takes. Yeah, Wolf was actually over-invaded right there. Looked like he was trying to set up a play on the bottom lane. Didn't even get the deep vision, and this actually allows Flash to get aggressive. MMD, unanswered.
Oh, and Faker! We talked about the best players in the world, but that was not even close to that Flash being on the wall. Suddenly, large mistakes from SKT.
Yeah, so they were kind of outnumbered right there. Now it seems to be just an objective trade here. With SKT tunneling very hard on this Dragon, having Huni hold mid, but the top lane turret was under pressure, so the crossman could be Maple going top.
They look for Huni. He's going to pop the zonas to get rid of the unleashed power, but there's still going to be enough unleashed here as Karsa takes the kill. 3 for him with the Q in the mid lane.
And this is big in addition to that turret.
Flash it was hoping for the fish to land.
Yeah, that top lane turret that Freak was talking about earlier, if that went down, there was actually an alternative path possible for Fizz, you know, at least a pivot in terms of movement.
Yeah, not going to be that case there. Of course, Betty also didn't shoot the arrow out. Maybe you look for that when the team is going for the dive on Nami. Shoot it out, right? I feel like there's some upside there for that one. Now towards the bot side we go. MMD wants it on Huni. Can't find any of the skill shots just yet. And of course, Shark is down as well. Not a lot to get just yet. There is the arrow. It's going to hit nothing, actually. Sidesteps with Faker. MD gets the shield, looks for the front line damage. But again, with no Shark, doesn't get much. Shockwave hits the front line. Doesn't mean a lot there either. Now Maple is in, have to wait out the exhaust. They didn't go for the unleashed power. Will they go for a Wolf? Yes, they do. Get the kill picked off now into Huni. Nice kick back onto Peanut. That's going to be 2 for 0 so far. And Huni's next up for the chopping block. Can they get number 3? The slow is there. Yes, they do.
SKT was in a 4v5 that entire time. So
vision still remains for them.
See the vision control can stay up, though, despite the wave pressure back and forth. SKT just taking away as much gold as they can, and especially in games that have been a bit slow paced, right? It's 9 kills in 28 minutes. Efficiency really is very important. It's where you get most of your gold. The jungle camps dying on respawn, the minion waves not dying to turrets, you're catching them in time, and if you get chunked out, you miss 120 gold worth of minions when it gets pushed away. Now look for the play. Nice dash by Peanut to get away from the Warthog, but there's the arrow, the stun on Faker, and he's been deleted. No ulti available. Wolf next up. The Shark is in. That was nicely played. 2 for 0. They've gotten control again.
They're going for Baron right here because Huni canceled his teleport. He has Equalizer here. This may be a bait and switch. There is no vision in the...
They're in the lead, only 3,000. How much more can Flash Wolves get with this power play?
Have to keep tracking Faker's Orianna ball because he likes to hide it in back and forth fights and then pull the trigger.
So threatening with that Shockwave. It's why it's his most played champion of all time. He will always have the opportunity to make a play with it, but Flash Wolves have taken down SKT before.
See if they can do it here. A lot of Magic Pen is available for Faker. Ash splitting in the bot lane right now. MMD near the flank, but again, you don't want to dive without your bot laner around, but it creates space though. The threat of the MMD dive has pushed SKT away, and that's the turret going down.
Yeah, but that's not what they're doing. They're just playing it so slow, and they're going for a rotation topside. This is beautiful. Slow push top, catch mid.
Great ulti.
Deal with bot lane. No, if you buff them.
And MMD was smart, exactly. Melee minions get significant damage reduction with the Baron buff on them. He jumps forward, they get the stun on Peanut. The Shark is there, he's gonna die for this one, and SKT probably should not have defended a turret 2v5. That is a mistake, and it's gonna be Flash Wolves gonna get another turret picked up.
Absolutely, SKT not keeping up with that turret rotation. Peanut alone from the rest of his team. Wolf not close to help peel with Nami.
Oh, and I love this iteration of lane switches. It was MMD in the top lane that initially pushed his wave. He went to catch mid, while his team was bot. They didn't go 5-man mid because it's easy to hold that. They kept Betty bot lane, use that pressure, switch it top lane when somebody was dealing with it, and now they're hitting the base 5v4.
Now Huni has no equalizer, Peanut's not even alive. Flash Wolves is just running right into the base.
15 seconds from the jungler, inhibitor turret is gone. When can SKT get themselves a fight? The kick back on a Faker! He's gonna flash, but he's still dead! That's 11-2 win kills, and Flash Wolves looking to close out if they can do it. Peanut just now back alive, but it's still...
It's great if you don't have side lane pressure. SKT need to deal with that top lane somehow.
So Huni's recalling. There are some wards around. Karsa waiting in the wings, sees Peanut. Decides he's not going to go for the fight just yet. Huni just going to clear minions in the base, and they're given time for it.
He still does have teleport, though. SKT will need to get a good ward down for him to TP on. He can come behind with that.
Finishing it.
Beautiful by Karsa. Gets him away, gets him back in, and gets him out. Nicely done. Kicks Peanut, gets the smite now on the Wolf to smite it down by the unleashed power of Maple.
Yeah, Jet was right on the money. There weren't enough scrying orbs to get vision. There was no knowledge here, and because it's so late in the game, they could easily tank that Nasher. Huni is playing janitor in the base, but they've lost their support. It's great if you don't have side lane pressure. SKT need to deal with that top lane somehow.
So Huni's recalling. There are some wards around. Karsa waiting in the wings, sees Peanut. Decides he's not going to go for the fight just yet. Huni just going to clear minions in the base, and they're given time for it.
He still does have teleport, though. SKT will need to get a good ward down for him to TP on. He can come behind with that.
Finishing it.
Beautiful by Karsa. Gets him away, gets him back in, and gets him out. Nicely done. Kicks Peanut, gets the smite now on the Wolf to smite it down by the unleashed power of Maple.
Yeah, Jet was right on the money. There weren't enough scrying orbs to get vision. There was no knowledge here, and because it's so late in the game, they could easily tank that Nasher. Huni is playing janitor in the base, but they've lost their support.
And the gameplay by Maple there, 7-orb ultimate, just straight up one-shots Wolf in the end. Now Baron in a 5v4, they get it on Faker.
Tarka to Faker, plenty of damage, shockwave by some time. Equalizer gets not a lot done. Karsa still wants in, he's tanky enough. 5v4, they've got the middle inhibitor turret down.
Now look at the discipline here. MMD was called back by his team. They just said, no, focus in it first. Another arrow back, no QSS.
No QSS, none is there. The damage output's in. They're going to knock down the bot laner. Huni's next up on it. And he's going to pop Zonia's, but he's going to die for this one. Not even a chance of getting out. And Flash Wolves have done it. They have taken down SKT. They have handed them their first loss of the mid-season invitational. Maple Vein plays one more down, and it's Flash Wolves giving up only 2 kills the entire game, improve to 3 and 4, and take down the best